Hello everybody, welcome to another session of Physical Exercise with a Purpose, PEP. We're going to start the session by simply marching on the spot. We've got soft shoulders, our arms are swinging, everything's relaxed, we feel free and easy and relaxed, and we're going to take into account our three principles. The first one is we're going to be tall. We're going to lift our head up to the ceiling to stretch our spine, and at the same time we're going to be vertical with all the weight straight through our legs. We'll learn later how powerful our legs are, and we're just marching along and we're stretched up. The second principle, which is really important as we know today, is our lungs. Our lungs matter and our breathing matters. We can't really take it for granted. So let's take a couple of deep breaths while we're doing this. So we're tall, we're stretched up, we're in a lovely line, we're poised, we're posed, and we are breathing, conscious of our breathing throughout the session and throughout life. And the third thing is we take our big weightlifting belt and we put that round our tummy. Actually, we haven't got one, but our weightlifting belt is inside. These are our core muscles, and we engage them by pulling our tummy in. It's not breathing in, but pulling it in and holding. So now we've got our core engaged, we're tall, we're stretched up, our spine is protected, and we're breathing. Our rib cage is open, and our lungs are flexing. We'll just stop there for a second. And let's just do some coordinated stepping. So we've got our minds right. So this will be 1 foot forward, return, out, return, back, return, forward, return, out, return, back, return. Now we use the opposite arm in conjunction. So forward, return, out, return, back, return. Forward, return, out, return, back, return. I'm shortening these exercises because this is really an introductory program. So we'll go on to the next exercise, which is a kind of weightlifting. We're going to lift all our weight up. We'll just lightly hold the back of the chair. But what we're going to do now is to raise our heels. And that's called a calf raise. Once again, we're tall and we're breathing the whole time and our tummy is pulled in. So slowly raise our heels. All the weight is vertically through down to our feet. And when we get to the top, we'll take a couple of deep breaths. And lower. Whilst we're in this position, we're going to do an abduction. These are abductors. So here we're going to abduct our foot, that's to take it away, and our adductor will add it back in. So we're keeping our toes pointed to the front. We're just nicely balanced. The only thing that's moving is our leg and our hip. And we're now going to do that on the other leg. So we'll be out and back, out and back, out and back. Excellent, that's very good. Now, what we're going to do together is we're going to turn our heads to the side. Everything else is facing to the front. The only thing that's going to move, and all these exercises are designed to move one particular part of the body. The rest stays relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Slowly turn our chin and head, only that, to the side, loosening our neck muscles. And then we just turn again, keeping our shoulders down consciously, and then round to the other side and back to the front. Last time, round to the side, feeling the stretch of the neck, and remember the spine goes up into the neck, so we're twisting the spine as well, loosening it. Excellent. And now, because we are so good, we're going to adopt the Superman, Superwoman pose. And so this is turning both feet to the side, leaning forward on one knee, the other leg is back and straight, and then both arms out in one long line, pushing our fingers away from each other to give the longest possible stretch, forward on our knee, back heel is firmly down in the ground. And now we can say Superwoman or Superman, and we'll swivel to the other side. And here we go again. Superman, Superwoman, fingers pointed away. But now we're at the top of the building, and as Superman can, our Superwoman can, we're going to fly. That's bending only from the hips. The back is always straight. We're flying now. We've jumped off, and now we'll adopt a flying pose. And that's up with the wrists, arms, bending the knees. We're now flying as Superman and Superwoman. Excellent, that's very good. Now, part of this physical exercise with a purpose, we're thinking of trip and fall. Trip and fall, you can be injured, you can strain something, and it is a long chronic illness. So, for example, when we tend to fall, we grab the nearest thing to us, we fall, we twist our shoulder, our elbow, and this will take a long time to repair. Our arms are no good for us. What we need are powerful legs. So we're walking along, we trip, we're falling, lunge. Let's try that. No arms. Look, no arms. Lift and lunge. We try to make this reflexive. As soon as I'm falling, what do? Lunge. We do that on the other leg. We're lifting, we're falling, we lift and lunge. Again, we're falling, lift and lunge. That's how we save ourselves. And take that one step further, and here we're going to combine breathing. So take a couple of deep breaths first. We're relaxed. Okay, we're going on holiday. We need to take our cases. It is coming, we're going on holiday. So there are our cases, heavy cases. Taxi may be waiting. So what are we going to do? We pause. Take a deep breath. We breathe in when we're relaxed, and we breathe out when we exert ourselves. But now we're not going to bend our back. We're going to use those strong legs to send us down as low as we can get. Take hold of the cases. Breathe in now. And with the exertion of pulling them up, we breathe out. Let's do that again. We step forward to the cases. We think what we're going to do, how we're going to do this. We're going to do it all through our legs. And we're going to breathe in. Take hold of the cases and then breathe out with the exertion. Excellent. So we now arrived at Olympic Games and we're a contestant in boxing. So it's very simple. No one's going to get hurt. Our competitor is the camera. So we'll face the camera and turn sideways to show the opponent as little as possible. Put our arm out to show our intention, and the other hand to protect our face. So what we're going to do is jab, jab, and then reach, reach. So let's try that. Jab, jab, reach, reach. Once more. Jab, jab, reach, reach. And now we're going to be very cunning. We're going to swap hands, defending our face. This hand goes round, swings right round and up for the uppercut. It's a knockout. Let's try that again. Jab and reach, jab and reach. Swap hands, round and down for the uppercut. We do that with the other hand forward now. So if that hand is out, this hand is protecting our face. Jab and reach, jab and reach. Swap hands and round for the uppercut. Excellent, that's very good. So now we're just going to exercise our hands and wrists. We put out a hand like this, stretch our fingers and thumb as far apart as possible. Make a fist, repeat. And now let's rotate our hands. The only thing that's moving are our wrists. We're exercising our wrists. So if a hand gets twisted in any way, we've almost had that physical vaccination. So our body is ready for it. Excellent. And now let's just do this with our ankles. So we put one foot out, rotate. And if you can't lift it that high, it's okay to do that as close to the floor. So now we're just circling with our toes. Try to get as big a circle as possible, then reverse. And now we do that with the other foot. And round again. Now we're in the swimming competition, and now we're going to do breaststroke. So here we go into the glide position. We'll keep upright for this, not lying flat. Our hands are touching. Now we're going to roll our hands so the back of our hands are touching, and we're going to form the catch. This is the catch, where we catch the water on both hands. We pull the water back to our shoulders, push our hands together again, and straight back into the glide. Roll our hands, catch, pull back, and round. Now let's be very clever, remembering our breathing. We're going to breathe in when we're relaxed, hold our breath, and then breathe out with exertion. So we breathe in now, into the glide, roll our hands, and now with exertion, we pull back and breathe out. Last time. Round and pull back. Excellent, that's very, very good. And now we're going to go to the sink. We're going to clean our teeth, but so many people feel a pain in their back. What we know is we've got legs that are really powerful, and they are our lift. We go to the sink. This is the sink. We want to clean our teeth or whatever. We lower ourselves by bending our knees, pushing our bottom down towards the ground. And now we can do whatever we want, but notice our back is still straight. It's not bent over like that, causing pain all day long. So now we are here in that position. Excellent. And so now we'll just two exercises to go on this introductory session. We're going to do some ballet. So we can hold on to the chair if we like, put one foot forward, try and show my foot. So we're touching our toe on the floor, just our toe, heel up, and we put our arm out, and we're going to tap round so the foot is facing the back wall. And while we do that, we're going to be tall because we're ballet dancers. We want to look poised. Our tummy is pulled in, our core is engaged, and we're breathing. So we're going to breathe, and we're going to tap round. Tap, 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 tap. Tummy in, tummy in, tummy in, tummy in, tummy in. Tall, tall, crown to the ceiling, crown to the ceiling. Tall, 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 tall. Tummy in, tummy in, tummy in, tummy in. Excellent. Now we do this to the other hand. So round we go. Tap, 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 tap. Keep facing the front. And we're breathing. We don't hold our breath. When we're exerting ourselves, we breathe out and in. Excellent. We're going to finish this introductory session with our modified burpee. So if you like, you can hold the back of the chair lightly. We'll step back and together, back and together. And then we're going to slowly push our bottom down towards the ground, or keeping our back as vertical as we can. So mine is not so vertical, but I'm keeping it straight, keeping my head up. My hands are sliding down my legs, I'm pushing my bottom down as far as I can towards the ground. And when I say it, we're going to spring up and clap. Spring up and clap. Once more. So we step back, together, hands to the side, slowly go down, bottom going down, heels firmly on the ground, feet on the ground, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, and then ready, spring up and clap. Excellent, thank you very much. I'm sure you were all absolutely marvelous. It's a really good session. I invite you to come again and enjoy this session. Partly Olympic, partly dancing, and a mix of everything. But the main thing is we're all being mobilized, and that's what we need.